Assalamu alaikum, my name is Amir Ali. I'm an alumni of Rutgers University and I help co-found the Ahlulbayt Student Association. Welcome to Rutgers University. This is the campus. We're on currently the Livingston campus in New Brunswick, New Jersey, and I'm going to take you, give you a little tour of this area. So right now you're looking at the Rutgers Student Center, one of them over here. The event is going to be happening in the conference hall in this area. So that's going to happen in a couple hours, and I will give you a little brief rundown of what's going on there. As far as Rutgers University is concerned, this is one of the largest universities in New Jersey. There's about 50,000 students in the area that attend this university. It's a large research institution. There's a lot of research programs here. There's also even we have a farm too that has like animals, and they do a lot of animal type research. This campus that you're on is called the Livingston campus, as I previously mentioned, and it's the house of the business school. So a lot of business students are going to be in this area, and they have a special building where they have all their classes. Now, as far as the Ahlulbayt Student Association is concerned, we started out about a year ago, so we're just getting started, and they have and we've had about 2-3 events. This is one of our large events today. So it's called the Gate to the City of Knowledge. There will be about two main speakers and also a third. This first speaker is going to be Sayyid Sulaiman Hassan, and then poet Nuri Sardar is going to be the final. We also have Sheikh Muta Sharaf here. He will be giving a perspective on what type of personalities and figures the Ahlulbayt are and how they contributed to the knowledge of humanity. So this is the event. I'm going to take you in now to the room where the event is going to happen. This room, you'll see we're currently setting up right now, so you're getting a little behind the scenes sneak peek. This mural was donated by NGIT, the campus at New Jersey Institute of Technology in Newark, New Jersey. Now this is the conference room. It holds about 400 people maximum. So right now you're going to see a lot of our board members and other volunteers helping to organize the event. So I'm going to give you a little input in what the stage is looking like. We set up, if you pan out that way, we set up a gate to symbolize the gate to the City of Knowledge. And it says, "In the name of Allah, the Beneficent, the Merciful, Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim." The mural is really big and nice. We have also another mural that was just painted by the e-board of the Ahlulbayt Student Association here in New Brunswick, New Jersey, that's running this event. It is back here. I'm going to take you toward that mural. They spent a long 12 hours working on it just to have it ready for this event and in time. So you're seeing it raised right now.
You're a tall person.
Now that's the mural. It's going to be on the back of the conference hall. So.
Assalamu alaikum. My name is Mahin Ali. I'm a senior at Rutgers University, and I'm the president of the Ahlulbayt Student Association at Rutgers University. Our aims and objectives are to provide a platform for the followers of the Ahlulbayt on campus, and to share their teachings and represent their teachings and the teachings of the practices of their followers on campus. And we hope to work on especially the message of Imam Hussein alayhi salam, and on human rights and justice. And we do activities based on interfaith dialogue, intrafaith dialogue, and we hope to empower the Shia students to have an identity on campus. We are part of a parent organization which is called the Thaqalain Muslim Association, which was founded in Ottawa, Toronto, and they are TMAs, Thaqalain Muslim Associations, and they allowed us to change our name to ABSA. We had a vote to call it Thaqalain Muslim Association, different names, and the students, general members voted on Ahlulbayt Student Association. So we might go by a different name, but we are the same identity with the same constitution, with the same advisors, and we can call them in Toronto or York In Dearborn, there's about like 11 to 12 chapters. So we all work together. Currently we're coordinating with the TMA in Maryland. We're not all the same, we don't do the same events, but we have the same goals. I know that the other ABSAs, this is our first semester, so we haven't done much, but I can talk about the other ABSAs or TMAs. They have done water for Ashuras, where on Ashura or on 2 days after Ashura, they give out campus-wide water bottles, free water, in the name of Imam Hussein, and they share the message. They do Imam Ali events, and they do like science fairs, and I know that we have lots of interfaith dialogues. We call scholars like Hassan and Rajab Ali, and like Sheikh, we have our chaplains and masjids and mostly local scholars to come in and speak in big events. But I know weekly lots of TMAs have Dua Qumel sessions. They have we have Dua Tawassul sessions every Tuesday night. There is a major need for societies like TMA or Ahlulbayt Student Association on campus, because students, when they leave home, usually they might be commuting, or they might be living on campus and they don't have anywhere to go on to read Dua Qumel, or they don't know about masjids nearby, or it's Muharram but they're 2 states away from their home state. Where are they supposed to go to feel or just to learn and improve their knowledge? So this university settings is a place of knowledge, so why not also gain knowledge in your Ahlul Bayt and gain a community and brotherhood and sisterhood? And that's what ABSAs and TMAs provide for students. There was a demand at our university. I don't see every single university having it. There may be a majority, like lots of Shias on a campus, but if they don't want a TMA or an ABSA, it's all up to them. There may be lots of Muslims on campus, but if they're not Shia, or then of course there won't be any demand for it. Our university specific, there was a large demand, and we acted upon it. With non-Muslims, we have interactions, especially when we do water for Ashura, or we do like bake sales, and we do events like this. We hope to just appeal to the human, since we act on Imam Ali alayhi salam's hadith, which if a person is not your brother in faith, they're your brother in humanity. So we focus on that humanity aspect, especially like whenever there is a human rights violation, maybe for Shias or maybe for non-Shias, we act upon it and we appeal to the non-Muslims, and then we bring in Imam Hussein's message and go like, he stood up for human rights and justice, and this is repetitive today. When we first founded this organization, we really wanted to do an Imam Ali alayhi salam event. So the first thing that came to mind was the title, The Gate to the City of Knowledge. And since this is a university, we wanted to focus on the knowledge aspect, since that is one of the most infamous attributes of the Imam. So this event is based on making the audience, whether they're Muslim or non-Muslim, Shia or non-Shi, aware of the academic contributions of our Imam alayhi salams and the knowledge that they acquired from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala and Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam, and how they are the gates to the city of knowledge. So we invited our chaplain, Sunni, he's Sunni, but he's really good chaplain, and he's going to be speaking not only about miracles in knowledge, but of the Quran itself. And then we're also going to bring in the Ahlul Bayt alayhi salam with a Shi'i scholar. And then we have Brother Nuri Sadar to enliven the audience and share that love that we have and just try and spread it in English. I was looking for in identity, more so on campus, like a brotherhood and sisterhood, and mostly an identity, like an organization that would identify with a major aspect of who I am. I don't wish to hide, and I don't wish to hide my practices of faith. Like when I come to campus, I didn't have any place to go to express my love for Imam Hussein, or express my love for the Ahlul Bayt, or my love for their teachings. And this organization provides everyone, anyone, even if they're non-Shi, an opportunity to learn more about the Ahlul Bayt, to become a better Muslim, a better mu'min, and to share our teachings with others who would have otherwise never ever experienced who the Ahlul Bayt are. Rutgers University specifically, the Muslim brothers and sisters who are in our organization, mostly know each other, have known each other since they were little and growing up, and now we're on the e-board and we know our brothers and sisters. So it's not only a community like from outside the community, other brothers and sisters that we met from different parts of the US, we gave them brothers and sisters who otherwise wouldn't have had, and we formed a connection and like a bond that like we all have the same goal and we all have the same morals and the faith. So it's a strong community and it's growing, alhamdulillah. Well, we only have meetings once every 2 weeks because lots of the Muslim brothers and sisters, we have a heavy workload. So we don't want to have a program every week because that is tedious. If students are interested in going to Dua Kamal session, we have a masjid 10 minutes away. But for Dua Kamal sessions or even Jummah, they even have Dua Tawassul. But on campus, when we have Dua Tawassul, we don't only have Dua Tawassul. And it's kept at a time that no one else has class, usually in the evening. 7 o'clock to 8, we have Maghrib Salat. So we timed it when commuters wouldn't mind staying back and when residents on campus would be able to make time in their schedules to come. Yes, there's Islamophobia in our university, and there's also Shia-phobia in university. But first, in Islamophobia, we dealt it with not by words, but more so by actions. By making ourselves more involved in other organizations that are different from us. Like personally, I'm also on the executive board of two other organizations, and they are nothing to do with Islam, nothing to do with. So if we go. Personally, I seek to go and surround myself with diverse people who never would have met a Muslim otherwise, and I find myself being the only Muslim, not only Muslim sister, but Muslim in every one of my classes, and I work to use my etiquette and my mannerisms that I've learned from majalis to represent my identity rather than words, because if they aren't ready to listen to why they should be afraid of Muslims, they should be like, what's wrong with me? We let actions speak louder than words. I hope to make it, inshallah. I mean, I'm leaving this in 2 months. I did help found it a year ago, but I hope to make it an organization that would give every Muslim on campus an access to learning about Shias and access to not even non-Muslims to know when they hear the name Imam Jafar Sadiq alayhi salam, they know who it is because of our organization. And it should be a common word, common names. The names of the Ahlulbayt should be common, because once we say the word, we're the Ahlulbayt Student Association, everyone's like, wait, what? So I hope to make the name Ahlulbayt very common on campus through our activities in a good manner, and have it have an esteemed eye in not only Rutgers administrators, but in the whole New Jersey community. My advice to someone who would like to form their own ABSA or TMA on campus in America would be to seek first the support of your community outside of university, and find out if there are any other Shias on campus. Even if they're not Shia, find Muslims that are on campus. If you have at least 10 people, even 5 people minimum, go to administrators, go through the paperwork, do not hold back, because we found that we started with just about 8 people who ever even knew that this organization was forming, and alhamdulillah we have a 70 member base. So Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will always help you every step of the way, and be sure and have faith that it will work out. And there are professors that are open-minded that will help and be your faculty advisor. Learn the tools because university offers many resources, and they're all at your disposal. So if you know where to go, who to talk to, make contacts and networks, anything can happen, inshallah. what inspires me? It's the Ahlulbayt. The number one reason why we said that we have to form this organization is because we want to, in our personal efforts, to hasten the reappearance of Muhammad National Project. And that only happens if the youth are empowered and strong in faith. So if there's no organizations that will strengthen the faiths of the youth in a university setting, then how is the reappearance going to be hastened? And I felt it to be a responsibility upon myself and my brother to create something that can help the youth over here, because I saw a need for it. And when my first 3 years, there was nothing, and I felt deprived, and we couldn't wait anymore. I was like, it needs to happen.
My name is Hassan Ali. I was born in Karachi, Pakistan. I came here when I was about 1 year old. Currently I live in Manalapan, New Jersey. I'm here at Rutgers University, and I'm studying cell bio and neuroscience. I'm trying to go to med school later. This event was just about inspiring people to look further than, like most people with their religion, what they get from their parents is what they follow for the rest of their life. We want people to delve into it. Islam teaches us not to follow the religion of our parents. Even if you are born a Muslim, don't just take it from your father. Go research and prove to yourself why being Muslim is the best and what is your purpose in this life and the hereafter. My identity at a university is just to play my part to contribute to the diversity at Rutgers University. Rutgers is probably one of the most diverse universities in America, and our purpose is just to contribute to it and try to get everyone to have the best understanding of us as possible, and for us to get the best understanding of everyone else's culture and religion as possible. Challenges, some things you have to overcome. 5 daily prayers. Sometimes you're studying, you have things to do, you're going to be busy, you have to fit that in somewhere. We have adapted to it. We pretty much pray wherever. We'll be studying at the library. We'll just bring out our sajda when it's time to wuzu in the bathroom, and we'll just read namaz. Some tensions are between intra-faith tensions. We have the MSA and we're the Ahlulbayt Student Association. And we're trying to bridge those tensions with the Sunni and Shia Muslims and our corresponding faiths. But that's probably the biggest challenge. We're just trying to bring ourselves together, bring us closer, try to have better understanding, and try to accept each other's religions as best as we possibly can. Tensions between the MSA and the Ahlulbayt Student Association, between the Sunnis and Muslims in America. I guess there is room for understanding and improvement between us, but the tension is there. Like, you're not as comfortable around them. You want them to understand. I'm sure they want us to understand their perspective. So I guess the best thing to do is just, try to hold events like these, have interfaith dialogue, and try to come to some sort of conclusion of why we can't just accept each other as how we are, and why we can't understand each other's religions more.
So moving on to Muslim disputes, is there any friction between you as a Muslim?
The tensions between the MSA and the Ahlulbayt Student Association, between the Sunnis and Muslims in America, I guess there is room for understanding and improvement between us, but the tension is there. Like, you're not as comfortable around them. You want them to understand. I'm sure they want us to understand their perspective. So I guess the best thing to do is just, try to hold events like these, have interfaith dialogue, and try to come to some sort of conclusion of why we can't just accept each other as how we are, and why we can't understand each other's religions more. At least at Rutgers University, the tensions between us and non-Muslims, they're not as bad. The understanding is there. They come to our events, we go to their events, and as long as you have like this mutual respect for each other, there is really no problem. Like I was saying about, pretty much dropping anywhere and reading namaz when it's time. It doesn't really matter if we're in the library or whatever. They really don't have a problem with it. Once they start seeing it and they get accustomed to it, they're like, this is their faith, we're going to respect it. We have our faith, we're going to respect it. And that's just the way it's been so far. Just because of the mass media propagation of Muslims and Arabs and everyone that pretty much lives in the Middle East, it's been hard to try to convince people to not believe in what the mass media has been telling them. So that's why we hold events such as these, to try to convince people, try to talk to them, and try to have some sort of interfaith dialogue and understanding between us, to show that we're not like the crazy terrorist bomb guys that you see on TV, that they show on TV, and I feel like some of this stuff is even made up that they show, and it doesn't represent us at all. And that's why we want them to look at us and see who we actually are, who we really are, what actually we believe in, and even see the similarities that we have between each other, and not focus on the differences as the mass media has done in the past. In America, at least where we live, people are pretty much open to our religion, and we haven't seen much tension between it. I don't know how it is in the UK and how people view Muslims. From what I've seen in the media, with the terrorist attacks have also happened there, and people might not have a great view, and they might not be open to it. But I think there's a lot of room for improvement. Over here, people are open, and they're open to understanding our faith more, and that's why it's not too bad here. Like, it's diverse. Again, Rutgers University being here, I don't know about other universities, but here it's diverse, and people are open to our religion and learning more about it, same as we are to learn about theirs and have some sort of understanding between each other. So far as Muslims choosing majors or what field to go in, I think they should be all over the place. There shouldn't be just one distinct path that they should take. There should be, like, if you look at our imams, they knew everything. And that's why we should, like, at least in our Pakistani Indian community, all we have is pre-med, pre-med, pre-med. We should look towards engineering, becoming lawyers, looking into philosophy, looking into psychology, and just having an eclectic view of the world. We should look into every aspect to, try to find, or try to, how can I phrase it? To become the best in every aspect, and to show the world that we can top pretty much everywhere.
MashaAllah, the event went really, really well. We were all humbled by all the community support and by the university's support. And the speakers did amazing, mashallah. Brother Nuri, you did amazing, mashallah. And we're really excited to know that it was such a success. It was a success, we can say. So lots of support, lots of people are looking forward to what we do in the future. This was some people's first ever exposure to who the Ahlulbayt Student Association is, and inshallah I hope we gave a good first impression and look to cater to a bigger and better crowds, inshallah. It was of course better than what I expected it to be. I didn't know we'd get this much support. I know the crowd count was a little lower than some people told me, but inshallah, that's nothing to worry about, because it's quality better than quantity, and the people who did come, I'm very, very happy to see them come. It's motivated me to go more and maybe even inspire students themselves to be poets and become poets and start writing, and to go and research and share what they researched after what the scholars shared with them, to say that, okay, this is what I learned. So more of a peer-to-peer and cater to a bigger crowd and more non-Muslims, inshallah. I hope to start, we hope to start something bigger. For this semester, we are doing an Imam Hussain alayhi salam blood drive, along with Water for Ashura. So there's 4 campuses at Rutgers University. At every campus, ABSA students will be distributing free water bottles in the name of Imam Hussain. And then on the main campus, College Ave, we are doing a blood drive. And we're going to share the tragedy of Karbala and inshallah even encourage blood donations. And another one, next semester, we're doing a science fair on the contributions to academia by Imam Jafar alayhi salam and Imam Muhammad Baqir alayhi salam, and we're going to work with different science organizations and schools, the School of Arts and Sciences, and have professors speak and talk about which Islamic scholars contributed to the knowledge and the academia that we have today in chemistry and astronomy, in Andalusia, in Spain, in Cordoba, and in translations, in almost every aspect. That's next semester in spring. And inshallah, we hope to do an Eid celebration soon. We are a growing organization. We hope to have as much support as possible from no matter where you are in the world. We would love to have your support, inshallah. Please do keep us in your prayers and pray for our success, inshallah.